It's so pretty out today, but I can't really go outside because of the coronavirus. My school's shut down. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Katie and I am so freaking excited to make today's video. My last DCP themed video was actually my phone interview, and since then I have been accepted to the Disney College Program Fall Advantage. I literally moved to Disney World in like 60 something days. With that being said, today, March 15th, is registration day. And basically what registration day means is that I'm going to be going onto the little portal we have access to called dorms, and I am going to be basically choosing my housing. So I'm going to be listing my housing preferences. So I will be ranking the 5 buildings because yes, now starting this season, Fall Advantage, there are 5 buildings: Vista Way, Chatham Square, Patterson Court, The Commons, and newly opening Flamingo Crossings. I'm super excited to learn more about Flamingo Crossings. Like I said, it is new. They just released 2 pictures of it today for us, which they haven't done yet, so we were super excited. Flamingo Crossings is actually going to feature private rooms as well as shared rooms like all the other apartments have. So they gave us these 2 pictures. This one is of the private rooms, which have a full-size bed in it, and I think it's super cool. They're also new, and then they also showed us pictures of the private rooms, which will feature 2 twin-size beds, just like the normal apartment buildings, and then they have this little divider in between them for more privacy. I don't know. And then as well as ranking my buildings and my room choices, I'll also be linking with my roommate. Her name is Kylie. I literally love her so much. I cannot wait for you guys to meet her. She's so sweet. We have so much in common, and I just like love her so much. She's amazing. So I will be linking up with her today officially. Technically, the Disney College Program doesn't ever say for sure that you'll be with your linked roommate, but usually they try to accommodate it the best you can. You have the option to link with one roommate, or you can just go completely random. It's up to you. I knew that I wanted to have a roommate in mind beforehand. That's the same thing I did when I moved into college, and so going completely random would be super new to me, and it just wasn't something that I am interested in right now. If you have any questions about how I found my roommate, how I decided what buildings to rank, feel free to comment them down below, because I'm sure eventually I will make some sort of Q&A regarding the Disney College Program. But today, it's all about registration. I knew that I wanted to make a video about the registration process because before I got accepted and even after I got accepted, I was always looking for videos about registration, and I could literally never find them, or like if I did, they didn't explain to the extent that I wanted them to explain. And I know those videos worked for some people, they just weren't very helpful to me. So I figured that I would make a video explaining everything that I wanted to see in a video that I couldn't necessarily find a lot of. And I just wanted to put a disclaimer out there that if you hear background noise, I am so sorry. I live in New York City, so there is construction, there's sirens, there's all the noise that you could ever think of outside. It is Sunday, so it shouldn't be as loud as usual, but if there is any noise, I am sorry. To prepare for registration, I'm gonna cover this up, but I made a little sheet just to have something next to me so I can read everything. Registration, also, if you are bringing a car, I am not, I don't have my license, but if you are bringing a car, registration is also where you register your car, because you do need to purchase a car pass. As of right now, this season, they are $85, and you have to purchase a car pass just to ensure that you'll have a parking spot in the apartment buildings. Registration is also where if you decide to live off-site, not in Disney-sponsored housing, you will also put that. Now, on this piece of paper, I just have Kylie's roommate number. So the way Disney does registration when it comes to choosing your own roommate, it is a little complicated and it is really confusing. So it did take me a while to understand, so I'm gonna try to explain this the best I can, so when it comes time for you guys to register, you're not as confused as I was. So when it comes to Disney registration, when you're picking a roommate, like I said, you're only allowed to pick one roommate Previously in other seasons, you were allowed to pick, I believe, up to 5, but now they have lowered it down to just 1, and I think that's just so it's easier for them to put people together. So when you find a roommate that you want to link with, you're gonna choose a leader. So in this case, me and Kylie weren't really picky on who the leader was gonna be. Originally, it was just gonna be whoever completed the application first, but then I asked her if I could be the leader since I'm filming this video and I wanted to show you guys how it works. So in this case, I am the leader. So whoever the leader is in your situation, you're going to need your roommate's roommate number. The roommate number you're gonna receive, I believe we got them about a week before registration, sometime last week. Disney sends you a lot of emails giving you information about registration, how it works, and in those emails, you're gonna have your roommate number. You're gonna wanna take your roommate number and give it to whoever your leader is. So what the housing leader does is we go through and we rank all of the housing. So not only are you going to link your buildings, we are also going to link what kind of apartment you would like. So for example, our top 2 buildings are Flamingo Crossings and the Commons. And for example, the Commons has a bunch of different options for apartments. They have 3-bedroom, 6-person, 4-bedroom, 8-person, things like that. So not only are you going to link the Commons, but say if like the Commons was our very top choice, we're gonna link the Commons 3-bedroom, 6-person, and then 4-bedroom, 8-person, and then so on and so forth with all the options that they have. So definitely make a list of what building and what kind of apartment you want beforehand with your roommate. And what I recommend is I kind of wrote my options down and I sent it over to Kylie to revise. I was like, hey, if you want to rank something differently, let me know and we can switch it. I just wanted to have it all ready in a list like I did here, so it's easy to look at when it comes time to actually register. Like I was saying, the leader is gonna go ahead and link all of those apartment options for you, and then afterwards you're gonna go on and you're also gonna link to your roommate. So the leader is going to link to the roommate that is not the leader. So after I submit the housing application, it's gonna send Kylie an email and let her know that I put her as my roommate. What she's gonna do is she's gonna go into dorms, which of course I'm gonna show you guys in a little bit. When she goes in, it's just gonna show her how I listed everything and that I put her down as my roommate. And then if everything's right, she's just gonna click agree, and that's how it goes. So she's still registering for housing. She's still doing all the other stuff. It's just when it comes to ranking and choosing my roommate, I'm gonna already have done that. So literally all she's gonna do is agree to it. With that being said, I think that's all the information I have. So now we're gonna move on to the actual registration process, and I am so excited. So this is what dorms looks like. It just says my future program, which is Fall Advantage. My arrival date is May 18th, and then I depart on January 7th, even though I'm hoping to extend. Is it open? It's open. I think it's open. Guys, it's open! Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and block out all the personal information, but this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my preferred name, which is like the name you want on your name tag. And I'm just gonna go by Katie because I've tried going by my full name before and it just doesn't work. And then it's just gonna ask you if you are going to be considered a full-time student during your program. Personally, I am not. I decided to take a semester off. Okay, so this is just showing you all like the paperwork, contracts, stuff like that. And then you just type in your birthday to like agree. It's like your signature. And then here is showing you all the prices for housing currently. They have for the rest of 2020 and then what starts in 2021. I know who I want to live with. So here is where you select whether or not you have a roommate that you want. Like I said before, I know who I'm living with, I know who I want to live with, but you can also click I'm adventurous, please select my roommates for me. I'm gonna go ahead and type her roommate number in now, which I will be cutting out because I don't want to give out any of her personal information. But here we go. Once you type in your roommate's number, it's just gonna pop up with their name. So I'm gonna click next. Here comes time to rank your housing. And once again, you can put I am adventurous, please place me if you don't care where you live and you wanna go random, or you can specify your housing preferences, which is what I am going to do. It doesn't let us rank Flamingo. So that's weird because they sent us an email about Flamingo this morning, but Flamingo isn't on here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rank it without Flamingo. Okay, so I double checked, everything is correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and click next. Okay, future editing Katie here, and I just wanted to pop back in and let you guys know that there were some technical difficulties with Flamingo Crossings, but Disney was made aware of that very quickly and they did fix it. So we were able to go back and put Flamingo Crossings in our ranking. So here was our final ranking, and this is everything that we ranked and how we properly ranked it. So I just wanted to let you guys know, no worries, we did have access to rank Flamingo Crossings. So that is actually all that is included in the dorm's housing registration. So you're gonna wanna go ahead and check over everything, making sure everything is right, and then you're gonna click submit. And then it says congratulations and that you are done. All right guys, so that was my video on housing registration for the Disney College program. I am so incredibly excited to move in, find out where I'm working, find out where I'm living, who I'm living with, and just to experience this, knowing that I get to move to Disney World and work there for 8 whole months and hopefully longer. It's truly just, as cheesy as it sounds, it's so magical, and I am so incredibly thankful for this opportunity, and I'm even more thankful that I'm gonna get to film it all and share it with everyone else. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about registration, the college program, application process, etc., anything at all, feel free to leave them in a comment down below, because as I said at the beginning of this video, I would really love to make a Q&A or just anything to help you guys with your future programs. I'm gonna try my hardest to start uploading more. College has been crazy, but now that my school's shut down for the coronavirus, I have a lot more free time to film and edit since I'll be doing online classes. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you'd like to, if you liked it, if it was helpful, and if you would like to see more Disney College program content or more just college content in general, because I'm still a college student, feel free to subscribe. So yeah, that's it. Bye guys.